Namaskaram, dear all. Welcome to this wonderful Sunday morning again. The group discussion for aspirants. The topic is Kishore Vaigyanik Protsahan Yojana, a topic which is very, very close to the hearts of students and academic administrators. There is some technical issue today. People are unable to join. I'm getting message out here. Anyway, I call upon the first speaker, Aniket Rai, joining from Coimbatore. Aniket, can I have your video on, please?
So,
Yeah,
good morning, sir.
over to you, Aniket.
So, good morning, everyone. As today's topic is Kishore Vaigyanik Protsahan Yojana, so I will start with telling it's like what this program is for. So, the Kishore Vaigyanik Protsahan Yojana is an ongoing national program for providing scholarship to the interested and talented students in the field of basic sciences and research. So, this program was launched in the year 1999 and initiated and funded by the Department of Science and Technology, the Government of India. So now coming up to the on this how students are selected for this program. So all those candidates who are in class 11 to the first year of their undergraduate in the basic science are eligible to apply for it, and special groups are set up in the Indian Institute of Science to screen the applications and conduct an overall aptitude exam in the various centers of our country. So based on the results in their aptitude exams, which I personally had failed twice, students are selected further for an final stage, that is an interview round. So the candidate who clear both the rounds are finally selected for the program. So now what after getting selected in this program? So the selected candidates are provided with a scholarship in their education up to their PhD level if they want to want to join courses in BSc only, and then one also a very good opportunity that this program gives is the students are provided with an ID card, which through which they can have access to any research center in the India to enhance their research knowledge and innovation skills. So now coming up to my recommendations for this program, what I feel that this program is for the research, and for research I believe that more focusing on the selection of the candidate on the basis of their theoretical knowledge. I think there should be an enhanced field to judge candidate on the basis of their innovation skills, because there are some candidates who are not that much good in theoretical knowledge, but they have many theoretical ideas or working on their projects. So I think this factor this program should also include. So thank you, sir.
Yeah, very nicely started, Aniket. Yes, what you say is right. Judging somebody purely on academic excellence and not talking of their innovative skills. Very true. Yeah, maybe that'll take some shape sometime. Good, wonderful, a great start. And today there are some technical issues. People are unable to join. I don't know how to resolve it. I'm trying to, because I've logged off and gone again, still they're unable to join. Anyway, thanks Aniket for a good start. The next speaker is Miss Anshu Jude. Anshu from Coimbatore. Anshu, over to you. Anshu, there is some noise. We can't hear you. कुछ आवाज आ रही है. Speak now. I think when you switch on the mic, that his sound is coming. And should do one thing. Can you hear me? Log off and come back again. Log off and come back again. I'll have Geetika speaking. Geetika, just a moment. Are you there? Geetika, Kyatika?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, over to you guys. Geetika and Kyatika joining from Tirupati now.
Yes, sir. Good morning, one and all. I'm Geetika Ati from Tirupati. So today I will be talking about KVPY examination. As we all know, it's a scholarship-based examination. I would like to share my own experience in writing this exam. When I was in 11th class, there wasn't any online examination. We had to do the OMR markings. There was a very specified location. Even the locations weren't available. They were only available in cities, not in our own areas. This was a major difficulty for transportation as well as the accommodation in the cities. And I was not able to qualify because we were not having that much acquired knowledge about KVPY. We were just seeing the JEE as the main exam, and we were not even knowledge about other competitive examinations. We just thought it's a kind of examination which will get us into college, and we could just attempt it. There wasn't a given particular knowledge about each and every exam and their importance. But right now, the importance of each and every examination, as well as their eligibilities, everything have been more specified, and it helps the students to choose their own field of choice. They could have their own choice to go into JEE or KVPY or some other examination. All of these aren't are all similar. There isn't any changes in these. They possess the same weightage in our career, as well as while in the examination. I could tell while I was writing the exam, the difficulty was similar or more than that of JEE mains. More than that of JEE mains, it was a little bit difficult, but we could cope up once we prepared for JEE mains and advanced. Like I even read about some experiences at that time, experiences about writing the examination, how they were able to attempt it, everything. So one, if you want to prepare for KVPY examination, the best is to learn about the experience of others, how they are preparing, how they have prepared, and how they have attempted the exam from the past 5 to 6 years. If we share the experiences, we could get a proper preparation plan and we could plan ahead for the exam, and not only for KVPY, for each and every other examination. So thank you very much.
Very nice, Geetika. Nicely put. Yeah, that precisely that is the reason why I chose this topic, because I was very sure very many of our children were not very clear about this. That is the reason we thought, and you rightly said, just listen to those who went through the process. That itself will give you an idea as to how to, go about it. And you rightly said it's literally a bit tough than JE mains because of the protocol, because of the structure, and just because I don't know, I'm not able to do it. Something like this. We should start doing it from a very early stage. See, children, please understand. Kishore, Vaigyanik, Protsahan. These are the three catchwords. Kishore actually means somebody is of 11 years of age. Kishore Avastha. Actually, for young children, Bal Vaigyanik, young scientists who are in making, who can do big tomorrow, this is a gateway for them to do very well. And it is nice that today, all of us have done some research to know more about this. Thank you, Geetika. Wonderful. Wait, just Kyatika, just a minute. Kyatika, please continue.
Yes, sir. Good morning, everyone. I'm Kyatika and I'm from Tirupati. The KVPY exam, also known as the Kishore Vaigyanik Protsahan Yojana, is a program started in the 1999 by the Department of Science and Technology. Government of India to encourage students who are studying basic sciences and take up research career in science. The aim of the program is to identify and encourage talented and motivated students to pursue career in research. This program aims to assist the students to realize their potential and to ensure that the best scientific talent is groomed for research and development in the country. Generous fellowship and contingency grant are provided to the selected KVPY fellows up to the pre-PhD level or 5 years, whichever is earlier. In addition, summer camps for the KVPY fellows are also organized in prestigious research and educational institutions of the country. The KVPY eligibility criteria is that those candidates who studied in 11th standard and who have taken science as their major in academic year of 2021 can apply, like for this year, they can apply this test. candidates who have to score at least 75% of marks in aggregate science and mathematics in class 10 board examinations. Candidates have to secure a minimum score of 60% of marks in aggregate science subjects in 12th standard board examinations. Selected students' fellowships will be activated only when they join a UG program in basic science. In this academic year, during the interim period of 1 year, students will be invited to the National Science Camp, and their travel and other related expenses will be sponsored by the KVP. Thank you.
Nice. Kyatika. Good. Geetika and Kyatika are students of Brahmayas also. And I'm very happy that they contribute almost in every episode, every event of Brahmayas. That's very nice. Good. Well put across, Kyatika. We move on to the next speaker. There are very many of the students who have problem in joining today, they say. So they log in and go off. There are some technical issues. I call upon Miss Aditi P. Madinur joining from Koppal. Aditi, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Aditi, over to you.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Aditi.
Good morning, everyone. Myself, Aditi Pranashmanya. I'm from Sri Shada International School. Kishore Vaijanik Protection Yojan. It's called as KVPY. It is a scholarship program funded by the Department of Science and Technology of Government of India. So it's aimed to encourage students to take up research careers in the areas of basic sciences offers scholarships and contingency grants up to pre-PhD level to selected students. So they begin in 1999. It is administered by an Indian Institute of Science. The students who qualified in KVPY exam are eligible for a fellowship as well as admissions into institutes like IISc and IISER. Based on an additional criteria, these exams have 3 streams. So they are SA class 11, SX class 12 and SB first year BSc. So streams of SP basic sciences are in class 11, 12 and first year BSc and BTech. First year of BSc streams of ASP medical. First year MBBS were discontinued in since 2012 to 2013. So KVPY applications processes consists of 4 steps. They are registrations, application for submissions, then fee payments and checking application statuses. So they are type of computer based exams. Then administration is from Indian institutes. Even duration of times given to write exams are like something based on like computer or online exams or kuch bhi, like that's the time duration is 3 hours. Then grade range is -25 plus -25 to 100 plus in essays, then -25 to 100 SB or SH. So it's offered in a once a year. Then countries are only India. So purpose of conducting this exam: admissions to undergraduate science courses of BSc in IISc and IISR, IIT, Hyderabad and CVCE with fellowship during this basic science and studies and free entry to national libraries in India. So this is a purpose to conduct these exams. So KVPY has been a scheme launched by a Department of Science and Technology, DST, Government of India. This scheme has first introduction in year 1999, as I said. The aim of the government behind this scheme to identify and encourage the talented students. The science stream of the purpose and career in the researches. So application dates extended Kishore Vaijanik Protestant Yojana. The dates to apply under Kishore Vaijanik Protestant Yojana has been extended.
Protsahan. Aditi, Kishore Vaigyanik Protsahan Yojana. Protsahan. Just to encourage,
Sorry.
no, the word is Protsahan. No issues, no issues. Please continue.
So this has been extended by India Institute of since Bengaluru. Now all interested students can apply under this scheme till 6th September 2021. Students were visited of the office's websites in order to submit their an office website, their applications according to the details that are mentioned on the official website. All students of class 11 or first year of any undergraduate programs is basic science. So they are BSc, BS, BTech, undergraduate, MSc, and MSc. Thank you, sir.
Good, Aditi. Aditi is a regular speaker with us, and nice, a lot of information. Thank you so much. Can I pin now Pranesh? Pranesh has to leave for his hospital duty now. So if we can request him to speak. Pranesh, over to you.
Just a minute, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, we can hear.
नमो अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशालकाय चक्षुरमीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. So the salutation are to the teachers or to the gurus who open the eyes of a blind due to darkness of ignorance with a needle coated with the ointment of knowledge. So since like me, everybody, few of our participants have also appeared for this exam. So I can proudly say that this exam has actually helped me develop scientific temperament towards our own subjects for that matter. Such has been the importance of such a talent hunt competition like Kishore Vijnani Protsahan Yojana. Now people have talked about all the eligibility criteria and its advantages, disadvantages. Now I would like to highlight few of the critical areas where I feel that this exam needs to address these things. First is the number of scholarships to be increased. Now is again and again, many factors like difficulty in the question paper or the inability of the education to address such high yielded difficult areas, and moreover selection of the students based on the reservation policy. These three areas have been very much have given severe backfire towards the education sector per se, despite the fact that this exam is purely only for those who deserve temperament towards the science in general. Studying science is actually one of my known acquaintance. He told me just in general, if you want to become or if you want to study, both are the areas where you need to focus and think to in which direction you would like to choose in order to study any subject for that matter. So people those who wanted to choose this Kishore Vijnani Protsahan Yojana, it's like I wanted to study this exam. I wanted to clear this. If not, I would like to increase my level of temperament towards how should I study further for future entrance examinations. Not only about its the negative aspects, but positive aspect is more and more rural talent gets discovered who really wanted to excel somewhere or the other in their life, apart from the regular entrance examinations such as JEE Mains and NEET UG, sorry. And since I had written the exam, my experience was like I developed more and more interest in organic chemistry and the biology, in which they ask questions. They ask questions to us. There is some companies' motto which says developing tomorrow's technology today. So the exam is being aptly patterned in such a way that its sole purpose is to produce the top-notch scientists of the country whom can be discovered in today's time. So that's where the actual motto of this prestigious exam lies. Whether we get ourselves selected or not, whether we get the stipendary or not, whether are we entitled for research allowances or not, it's the temperament that increases on altogether, instead of aiming for the resultant product that we are aspiring for. Now, there is something that there is something that this exam contributes to the nation building, as mentioned in Atharva Veda. Vayam Tubhyam Bali Hridasyama, which means that may we offer ourselves for you. So this exam is one such route apart from the civil service examination. It says that we would like to provide scientists for yourself, so that you can prosper well for your future generations to come. There is one famous saying in civil service aspirant circle that if you don't clear civil service examination, you become an informed citizen. You become a well learned citizen. You tend to respect the what you say intricacies of the Indian things, which will make you much more a learned and a more respectable person as compared to a normal general public. Similarly, I consider this analogy is very much apt for the Kishore Vigyanik Protsahan Yojana, that it increases your scientific temperament, thereby it helps you in learning things how they ask in the question papers. Thank you so much.
Very nice, Pranesh. A lot of good information, and he spoke in particular about how to develop and sustain a scientific temperament, because that's more important than anything in pursuing something like this. It is not just for the heck of it. I took part in a competitive examination, I hacked it, and tomorrow I'm not able to further it just because I'm not cut for that. Something like that. That's so wonderfully put. Nice, Pranesh. Thanks. You're a very busy person. You would like to leave whenever it suits you. Thanks for being here with us. And I pin next
Thank you.
Mr. MK. I see in the order. Mr. MK. Is that you? Mayur Karthik? Mayur Karthik is speaking for the first time, right? He is a student of Sri Sharda International School, Koppal, and he calls himself Mr. MK. That's wonderful. Over to you, MK.
Yes, actually, it was registered in Gmail account.
No problem. It's so nice to see.
Can you hear me also?
Yeah, we can all hear. Yeah.
Good morning to everyone. My name is Maya Karthik. I'm studying in grade 9 and from Shishara International School. As we all know, today our topic is Kishore Vigyanik Protsahan Yojana. In English, it means Young Scientist Initiative Plan. It is an program connected by the Government of India. So this program basically connected for students who are interested to make their career in researching. This scholarship was conducted from 1999. It is a national program of fellowship in basic science. So this scholarship is only given to the students who are doing BCS, BS, BStat, BMath, and in or integrated MCS, MS. The preparation of question paper and organization of this program is completely done by the Indian Institute of Science. The monthly fellowship, now when it comes to the fellowship, the monthly fellowship depends upon the student. If he is studying between 1 or 3 years, he gets a total share of like rupees 5,000. Or even we can claim yearly one-time grant, which gives us 20,000 rupees. And if you are studying between 4 to 5 years, you get a total share of monthly total share of rupees 7,000, and yearly grant is 28 to 30,000. Now when it comes to the eligibility of students basic, it is divided into 3 sections: SA, SX, SB. SA. SA is basically students studying in stream in class 11, science stream in class 11, and SX is students studying in science stream in class 12, and SP is as students studying in science stream in the first year of graduation. So to apply for the KVPY exam, the class 11 and class 12 need a 10th result, which is more about 80%, and graduation year, first graduation year needs 60%. So when it comes to the selection of the students, there is an aptitude test can be given online as well as offline also. Paper will be of 100 marks. There are two parts in the paper and each part consists of two sections, like almost four sections. And the main subject we need to concentrate is math, physics, chemistry and biology. The distribution of marks in the essay and the SX is same. So it is total, first part is like 60 marks and second part is 40 marks, total 100 marks. And SB is like unusual distribution of marks. One important thing is that if you clear this exam and get selected, you will get a direct admission to the Indian Institute of Science or the Indian Institute of Science Education and Research. And to get the final selection, thank you.
Mayur Karthik joined us for the first time, and Mayur, you spoke so well, a lot of research content, a lot of information you gave. So wonderful. I'm just wondering, where were you all these days? You must be speaking regularly because you've done a lot of good research and you speak so very well also, very confident. You could connect with the audience so nicely. Wonderful. Nice having you around, Mayur, for the first time. Round of applause. Thanks for being here. And I call upon the next speaker, Kumari Priyadarshini from Coimbatore. Priya, again a very, very regular speaker. Priya, over to you.
Yes, sir. Good morning, everyone. I am Mr. Priyadarshini of Class 8 from M4 School, Coimbatore. Today, I'll be speaking on the topic KVPY, which is Kishore Vaidyanik Protsahan Yojana. So basically, KVPY is an annual scholarship program that is funded by the Department of Technology and Science, Government of India. They motivate the students to pursue their career with the basic science. They offer scholarships to the candidates who clear the exam successfully. Every year, this exam is being conducted by KVPY to get motivated and educated students with their capabilities and talents in science. KVPY was first started by DST, Department of Science and Technology, in the year 1999. Whoever clears a fellowship-based aptitude exam are called as KVPY Fellows. It is similar to NTSC, which is National Talent Search Examination. The tag or badge earned by KVPY scholar is considered to be a prestigious one. They will be able to attend national science camps like Vijoshi. The main motto of KVPY is to identify the amazing and scientific minds for development and research in India. It is organized and conducted by the India Institute of Sciences, which is IISc, Bangalore. Their scholarships include free access to national libraries across India and admission into top institutes. The candidates who qualify this exam are required to do a research project under scientists or specialized people in science. Because of this, their knowledge improves and increases to make them think independently. Participation in such projects would help them succeed and flourish them in careers of science and engineering. The scholarship holders would get a chance to take part in various seminars and summer camps. For the year 2021, the topper is Panchajanya Day, who is a national topper. When they are under guidance of experts, they learn how to interact with them and get access to visit nearby laboratories and institutions. I would like to conclude with a quote: "Success doesn't come to you, you go to it." Thank you.
So wonderful, Priya. Very nicely researched, well spoken, lot of new information. And yes, see, it's very, very prestigious to be known as a KVPY, scholar or a fellow. The tag given is fellow. Even when you're cleared, that fellowship itself The word fellow is generally not given to youngsters, school goers. It's given to very very senior academicians or contributors. So that'll be great to know tomorrow कि one of you guys have qualified this yojana and have got a scholarship and be known as a Kishore Vaigyanik Protsahan Yojana scholar or a fellow. That's really wonderful. Thank you, Priya. Very well spoken.
Thank
And
you, sir.
yeah. And next I pin Mr. Sojan. Anybody from your ID? Mr. Sojan Jose?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We have Mukund. Mukund is available with you, right? Mukund, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Mukund, over to you. I have pinned you.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you, Mukund.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone who are present here. Today I am going to speak about KVPY, Kishore Vaigyanik Protsahan Yojana. It is meant by English Young Scientist Initiative Plan. It is a scholarship program funded by the Department of Science and Technology of the Government of India. Krishna Vaigyanik Protsahan Yojana KVPY 2021 is an opportunity offered to students pursuing bachelor's and master's degree in the science streams. The selected candidates will receive a scholarship of up to interest 7,000 per month and a contingency grant equivalent to 4 months fellowship per annum. This program aims to assist the students to realize this potential and to ensure that the best scientific talent is groomed for research and development in the country. Generous fellowship and contingency grant are provided to the selected KVPY up to the pre-PhD level are 5 years, whichever earlier. In addition, summer camp for the KVPY and organized in prestigious research and educational institution in the country. The benefit of the KVPY is the benefits of KVPY when an individual is joined for research course are they will get a scholarship of 80,000 per year for 3 years during this UG undergraduate and rupees 1 lakh for 2 years during PG studies. They will be an eligibility to join for some prestigious institution. Prestigious institution. The students who qualify in the KVPY exams are eligible for the fellowship as well as admission into institutions like the SSLCs and the has 3 streams: SA, Class 7, SX, Class 12 and SB, first year, BSc. Streams SP Basic Science, Class 11, 12 and first year streams. SP Basic Science and SP Medicines, first year, MBBS, were discontinued since 2012-13. The KVPY application force consists of 4 steps: registration, application, form submission, fee payment and checking application status. Thank you, sir.
Nice, Mukund. Well researched, well spoken, and this kind of research helps us to know okay, what is happening around. I'm very sure very many of our children have known what is this yojana at all for the first time, and in between once you use the word Krishna instead of Kishore. Wonderful. Krishna is also a Kishore and he's also a good scientist, right? Thanks, Mukund. Very well spoken. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. And Anshu, are you there? Is your mic working?
Yes, sir.
Anshu,
Yes,
I'm
sir,
pinning you,
now
Anshu.
my mic is working.
Yeah, please. Over to you, Anshu.
Yes. Good morning to one and all present here. I am Anshu of Alpha School and I am going to speak on the topic Kishore Vaigyanik Protsahan Yojana. So as everyone have spoken, I am sure many of you have already known about it. So the name of this project itself speaks for itself. So Kishore meaning youth and Vaigyanik meaning a scientist, Protsahana meaning support or encouragement, and Yojana meaning project or a plan. So the English translation of Kishore Vaigyanik Protsahan Yojana is Young Scientist Incentive Plan. Now let us see in a little more detail the aim of this project. The Kishore Vaigyanik Protsahan Yojana or KVPY for short, is a national program of fellowship in basic sciences initiated and funded by the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, to attract exceptionally high motivated students for pursuing basic science courses and research career in science. The objective of the program is to identify students with talent and aptitude for research, help them realize their academic potential, encourage them to take up research careers in science, and ensure the growth of the best scientific minds for research and development in the country. The advertisement for the KVPY Fellowship appears in all the national dailies, normally on Technology Day, May 11th, and the second Sunday of July every year. So this examination has various streams. The stream essay is for the students who are enrolled in the class 11 in basic science subjects during the current academic year, who have secured minimum 80%, 70% for those belonging to scheduled castes and scheduled tribes, marks in aggregate in maths, mathematics and science subjects in the 10th standard board examinations. So essays, these are for the students who are enrolled in class 12 during the current academic year and aspiring to join undergraduate programs in basic sciences, BSc, BS or integrated MSc. And minimum 80%, 70% for those belonging to scheduled caste and scheduled tribe, marks in aggregate in mathematics and science subjects in the 10th standard board examinations. So these are just the name of few streams, but there are more than just two. So those who qualify in the KVPY examination are eligible to get national scholarships and fellowships if interested in research careers. The Department of Science and Technology of the Union Government offers fellowships ranging from Rs 4,000 to Rs 8,000 a month and annual contingency grants equivalent to 4 months' fellowship to students studying in 11th standard and BSc, BS, integrated MSc, BBSc, BPharm, BE, BTech, BArch, MBBS, MBS and BDS programs. Selection is based on the academic excellence and demonstrated interest in research. So I would like to conclude with a quote that opportunity does not opportunity just knocks at your door, but you actually have to open the door. Then only you can find success. Thank you.
Nice, Anshu, very nicely spoken. Yes, you'll have to keep the doors open for the opportunity to come in and meet you,
Yes,
and
sir.
you have to
Without,
impress.
so it will
Absolutely.
just knock at your door, sir, but you only actually have to open it.
Very true, very true. How is Prisha doing these days? She's busy with
Sir,
11th exams,
yes,
right?
sir, she's actually busy with her exams, sir, right now.
Tell her
But
wishes.
tomorrow is her last exam. Actually.
Yeah. Then see, I
So,
suggest both of you should join from the same ID, and one after other you can speak, right?
yes,
Thank
sir.
you. Thanks for being here with us. It's a wonderful job, ladies and gentlemen. I think Anshu is the last speaker of the day, and I need to make a mention about the yeoman contribution, which is being extended by Mr. Sojan V. Jose. Sojan Jose is from the Department of English, Sri Sharda International School, Koppal, and he is the man behind the screen. The actual screen, what you see, you can see a big screen there in one of the classrooms of Sri Sharda International School, Koppal. Mr. Jose has been instrumental in getting this done and to make such a wonderful effort for all students and children can watch you all speaking. In fact, it's a great service, and he trains the children, he checks the scripts, he helps them, gives them the direction as to how to go about in doing. And from the next GD onwards, we're trying to increase the scope of this Sunday morning interaction. We will keep it slightly open. We've been getting requests from principals and other volunteers. Sir, can we slightly diversify it? Because Sunday morning people do have time. So that is the idea behind. Can I request Mr. Sojan Jose? Mr. Jose, can you come onto the screen and camera? I want you to be seen by the children. Yeah, he is there. Wonderful, wonderful. Mr. Jose, you're doing a fantastic job, I must say. I think it's a great feel having you every time with us. But hardly you spoke to us because you're the person preparing things for your entire school. Ladies and gentlemen, I think a big round of applause to Mr. Sojan V. Jose, a very, very, very dedicated teacher and a great mentor. And I don't know, maybe years to come, we really wish he should pick up presidential awards and national awards for the kind of dedication and focus he has in whatever he does. Exceedingly great human, fantastic friend to be with. Mr. Jose, can I request, not about this topic, I want some pearls of wisdom from you for the students community and for the other teachers to emulate. Over to you, Mr. Jose.
Yeah, yes, sir, surely. So, good morning, everyone. Good morning, all the students and other participants. Now, this morning I was just going through one of the Sadhguru's quotes, and what he said was, see, in everyone's life there can be a chance of, professional, ill feelings, okay, in the mindset of students or in the mindset of professionally working people. So, in case if somebody expressed that to you, it is because they are painful, they are undergoing some pains. So, you have to accept it. You have to try to treat it with love at first, and if it doesn't work, you may keep reasonable distance from that person. That is the best solution. So if someone likes, or if someone continuously hurt you, someone continuously say some hurting words to you, the best way to treat such situation is show some consideration, show some love. And if it doesn't work, keep a reasonable distance. And that's it, sir. And I felt it is a very good advice from the Sadhguru for all of us to practice in life, so that we remain continuously happier, healthier, and smarter. That's it, sir.
That's
Thank
wonderful.
you.
That's a great message from you, Mr. Jose, spoken by Sadhguru Sri Jaggi Vasudev of Isha Foundation. I mean, we all love him. He's an amazing Sadhguru and spiritual and a religious speaker and motivational leader, whatnot. We are very happy having heard from you, Mr. Jose. Can you please speak your WhatsApp number? I've got some message for you. I'll communicate with you. Please tell me your WhatsApp number.
I'll type it in chat box.
Or can you, if you can speak for others to know. Speak the number.
9068
9068
25
25
1882.
1882. Thank you, sir. Thank you. So wonderful. You're doing a great service. Staying away from your homeland and staying at a different place, and for the cause of your children and for the society. We were very, very happy for the kind of contribution you give. It's possibly because of your contribution this programs of Brahmayas is also doing exceedingly well. Convey my thanks to Principal Dr. Chakravarti. Today is a busy man. He's got some commitments and programs. And thank you, children. Thanks all of you for being here with us. Next Sunday morning, we will come out with something slightly different. I'll communicate this to all principals, volunteers, students and friends, because that is how the inputs I've got. Thanks for being here. A wonderful Sunday morning. Namaskaram. Jai Hind.